Right, so this is the finished arena school. The entrance is where the rope is sagging, right there in the corner. And then, yeah, on the shorter sides we use just shock tape and baler twine, as you can see, but that was there first just to get the posts at regular intervals and staying up and all that. And there's a little bit of sheep wire you actually can't see from afar, but that's there, just a little bit. And then there's tubing on the long side, fat tubes on the top and slightly thinner tubes tubing on the bottom, which is a bit higgledy-piggledy, but it doesn't really matter. And yeah, I'm not sure how to get this straighter. Of course, it's not fixed in any way, just with baler twine. So yeah, I might have to put another bamboo under here. We'll see. I'll have a lesson in this tonight, and we can see if it's actually any good. Yesterday, that was funny. Pokto, my grey mare, because we only had one tape up, the top one, she went under there and she got stuck because she couldn't get under there because it's lower. And she got stuck in the arena, and my volunteer had to open the gate, for which we have a funny solution. It's just a pole that we fix with a rope to here, and then we can just take it along there, and then it's open. So it's a bit flimsy-wimsy, but you can ride a horse in an open field. It doesn't really need the school. It's more for the rider to have a physical reminder. So, you know, and it's going down in the corner. Oh yes, and here, because it was part of the circle, I had to sort of level it. So I did that, sort of. But, you know, the more horses will go to here, the better it will get. And as you can see, that corner goes down, which is a bit of a pain, but then you don't really do corners. You know, you'll only get to here, sort of, and then go round. So yeah, and just the 1 or 2 steps a bit more down wouldn't bother a horse. And then this goes slightly up, but the rest is pretty flat. I'm quite happy with the result. And of course, as we are riding, we need to make a track along this side, because the track that's there is actually quite far from where it can be, and it's a bit well, it's quite straight, but I want it to be more here. It's more here now, but I want it to go a bit closer to there's rock here, I can't get too close, but right here, so just where the where it's bulging now, right next to the track, right there, we actually want to have the track. So we'll see if I can get that done. And then the middle might not be the middle anymore, but we'll just find out, won't we? I might have to make it a bit wider to go through, because you might come not straight if you're going over the diagonal. You still have to be able to pass. Right, I don't have any letters yet, so I just have to say just before that corner or just after that corner for now, and you know, in the middle. The tree is sort of in the middle. just past the tree, or just in front of the tree, just past that little wall, or in front of that little wall. We have to figure it out. I'll get some letters at some point. I'm not even sure if the arena is the right measurements. You have to have, for length, double the side of the short sides, and I think the short sides are a little too long to be the perfect school size. But we'll find out. We'll make it work. Where the cat is, I actually have a bowl for the birds, and I just leave it there unless I find it's really in the way. The birds are used to getting there and perch on that tree. We sawn off some branches that could be in the way, but I thought we better not saw it completely off, because then you have a stump, and if you fall on the stump, that can break your back, and you're not likely to be thrown against a tree. Of course, you have to be careful not to get your foot behind the tree, because then it will flip you out of the saddle. But we'll see how it goes. And the other concern is this electric line, which looks quite high, but I can guarantee you, if you're on a horse, it's closer to your head, and if the horse would be jumping or bucking or whatnot, it might get a bit too close, but we'll see. And you know, I don't put the jumps right there. I have to see. Tonight I'll be giving a lesson, and we can just do a tryout, and I'll film a little bit here and there, and then you can see if the arena is any good. But I just want to say that you can make something with just stuff you have laying about on a farm. This is all discarded tubing. I bought 8 poles, the quite slim poles, because they were actually meant to hold electric fencing, so they didn't need to be strong. So I bought 8 of these, and the rest is just bamboo that I had growing there, and some iron rods that came from the stables by taking out some stuff. And yeah, old chalk tape, because they've put all this nice wider tape on, so they took off all the old tape, and it won't last long, but by that time I probably buy some new tape and put that on. And yeah, I'm quite a bit of sheep mesh, or what you call it. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it's it's an arena, and we'll see how it works. At least I can give lessons now. It's harder to give a lesson when you've got open field and the horses can just, you know, decide to walk away. That's Gandhi. He must be hot in his winter coat. Well, they all are, but he's in the sun. Right, I'll leave it at this before the video gets too long.